Okay, welcome to our beautiful bungalow on wheels. This is a 2005 National Dolphin 5355. It has a big bore V8, big block V8 workhorse in it and a 5-speed Allison transmission, which means it shifts smooth and drives easy. You'll notice it has a slide out here. That's actually the master bedroom. Also has steps that you can lock in place or are retractable when you drive, which means you can't leave them out, which is good as long as you turn the step switch off. And they'll go away like so. Also, it has leveling jacks down underneath and a few storage compartments here that you can use for your stuff. There's also a retractable awning. The awning goes out very easily. There's a little switch right here inside the cabin, and you just simply click on extend, and your awning comes out. And then when you're ready to put it away, you just click on retract and it goes out and covers up. Pro tip, that awning has to be closed when you drive all the way. If it's not closed all the way, you will rip it off the side of the camper and lose your security deposit and then some. Okay, so this is the inside of the camper. It's got a 32-inch TV here. It is just a regular workhorse driving situation here. These seats rotate so that when you're not driving, you can turn them and use them to have extra seating. So this is the driving cabin. It drives like you would expect, kind of like a bus or a really big truck. And it does take a little getting used to over maybe a smaller RV, but it's not that hard as long as you go slow and you're careful. There's a Blu-ray DVD player here, and we've got a little selection of DVDs there. Fans, you probably won't need them. It does have air conditioning here, so you'll be able to use air conditioning in the driver's cabin. There's also a generator, which starts from right over here. And I'm going to take everybody through, when you rent my vehicle, plan for about 45 minutes to an hour for check-in. And that'll allow us time to make sure you know how everything works. And of course, I'll have things for you to look at and reference, and I'll be available during your rental, of course. There are privacy curtains here, some storage. Any storage cabinets that have some sort of lock on them, you don't need to go into those. Those are just things that we keep in the RV for other uses. So you've got a sofa here. It's about 65 inches long, and it turns into a jackknife sofa. You just take the cushions off, you pull these armrests off, and then you grab right down here in the handle, and you pull it out, flip it over. You got yourself a bed, and it's a great size bed. You could fit 2 kids, 1 really big adult, or even 2 regular size adults. This also turns into a slightly bigger bed. I think it's about 75 or 80 inches long. Definitely can fit 2 people on here. This leg unscrews, the table comes down and slides in between these two, and then you've got yourself a nice big bed here. There are seat belts in the driver and passenger seat. In the state of Georgia and most states, you don't need there's no law to have only an adult here, because this does not have a passenger side airbag, so you can put a kid there if you'd like. We've also got seat belts inside the couch here. There's 2 here, which makes a total of 4 seat belts. So if you really want to have seat belts, you can. This would be the spot to put a car seat with a seat belt there if you'd like. Full kitchen. So we've got a sink. We've got a cooktop, 3-burner cooktop here. This is actually a convection microwave oven. So you can, when you have this bar in, you can actually put it on bake, set it to a temperature, and it cooks just like a regular oven. Fresh water tap. All the water is double filtered all the sink and ice maker water is double filtered. There's filters here and also a main filter on all the water in the RV. You've got a double door fridge and freezer here. This will be nice and cold when you get the RV. It's typically always turned on and cold. So lots of space there. Tons of storage here. And then we've got it turned off right now, but you see you've got an ice maker right here and tons of freezer space as well. There is a Keurig coffee maker. We'll leave some pods in here to get you started. You feel free to add more as you like. Any dishes will be up here in this cabinet. We've got plates, spoons, all that kind of stuff. All your cooking utensils throughout kitchen here. Now, because of the times we live in, we don't rent the unit with linens. The rugs will be in here, but the towels, all that stuff will not be in the unit when you rent it. So you'll want to make sure you bring your hand towels, washcloths, and bath towels, and then of course sheets and blankets for your bed. Here you've got the control center. I'll teach you again how to use all this. This is slides in and out. There's light switches for everything everywhere. And then this is your tank level testers and how you turn on your water heater and all that kind of stuff, and your AC heat control here. I'll walk you through all of that depending on when you rent. Here you've got the bathroom. So this is a nice sink, little area here, some storage around. Then you've got a house size shower. This is actually bigger than one of the showers in my house. So it's a good size full shower, nice rain head faucet there. In here, you've got an all-in-one washer dryer. So you can use that. You'll need to bring your own detergent. Goes in here. But you can use that should you need it. And then in this pot here is the bathroom, the toilet. There is a bidet, which obviously you don't have to use, but this is a pedal flush. So it's a full height toilet, which is nice. But then to flush it, you use the little pedal down here. All the things that you flush down the toilet go into the black tank. The black tank is sealed off while you have it, and then I can show you how to dump it. I'll have a video on how to dump the tanks, or you can pay to have us dump it if you don't want to do that. There are doors between here and here. It's locked down, so when you're driving you want to have those doors locked down, but then they just slide pocket doors here. There's another pocket door right here, so if somebody's in the shower or the bathroom, they want to shut it, they can. You can shut, obviously, the bedroom doors here. This is that bedroom. It's a full queen-size bed, house-size queen-size bed. You've got nightstands on either side, plug points, all you can need there, map lights, reading lights. You've got a TV in here, sporting some VeggieTales. You can raise and lower the blinds. They're all two-stage blinds, so these are light filtering, and then you can grab this part and you can do like a light blackout, dark out blind there. All the blinds have that. And finally, to wrap up the tour, I will take you around to the side where all the magic happens. So there are those steps. Again, you can turn these on. I'm going to go ahead. There's a little button here that says compartment. If you turn that on, that's going to turn the lights on underneath when you open the doors. So this bad boy has a giant generator, house-sized generator, which is housed in this compartment here, and a propane tank, which is housed in this compartment here. In order to use the stove, in order to use the gas furnace or the gas water heater, you need the propane filled up and turned on. This is another storage compartment that actually passes through the one on the other side. So this storage compartment and those two will be open to you. This here is your water. This is where you'll hook your hose up, as you can see here, and run your water from your campground or fill water into the tank so that you can use it without being at a campground. And then this is where you store your power. Power plug plugs in right here, goes down and plugs into the shore power. This is a 50 amp rig, which means you should get a 50 amp plug-in. It can be converted down to a 30 amp plug-in. There is a way to do that, but you're gonna run the best on a 50 amp site. If you don't have a 50 amp site booked, you can try to switch it, or again, I'll give you the adapter to go down to 30 amp. You cannot run electricity in this thing by just plugging it into a normal outlet at your house. You'll need to have a 30 or 50 amp, or you'll have to run off the generator. If you've got any questions, please feel free to message me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you might have about the rig. And I hope that you will spend your next time away in our beautiful bungalow. Thanks so much.